everyone, and welcome to the first part of this Let's Try Europa Universalis V! I must admit, I was extremely shocked when a friend of mine came and was like, have you seen the new Europa game? I'm like, wait, what? There's a new one? I'm like, what rock have I been living under? I loved the fourth game, I love Paradox Grand Strategy games. How the truck did I not know about EU5? I followed Vicky, the Vicky development. Every step of the way, watching all the dev diaries, this, that, and the next thing. What rock was I living under? Did they announce this game 2 seconds before it was released? Because I didn't even hear about it. So what was it? That's why it's been out for a day and a half now, and as I said, I didn't even know about it. I didn't have time set aside to get down and do our first little let's try of it. So let's get that done now. As obvious, I've literally just been finding out about this game. I've not seen any footage of it yet. I've not read anything on it at all yet. I played a hell of a lot of EU4. I would never say I got to a really good sort of skill level with it, but I got to the point where I could actually play the game competently, and if I had a goal in mind, I might have needed to restart a few times, but I was able to complete the goal in question. I played a lot of Scotland and did quite a lot of Scotland playthroughs. I think I even did a couple of them on the channel a long time ago. But yeah, so with going that in mind, remember, I know EU4. I don't know how much of it's the same. None of the game might be the same. So just bear that in mind. This is not a how to play. It's because, EU, I'm getting tongue-tied. Paradox Grand Strategy games are insanely complicated. So yeah, let's just come in, play with a recommended country. Europa Universalis, if you are new to Europa Universalis and its mechanics, use address like one of the recommendations. Or if you already experienced load reader, skip the store. As I said, we'll go to the select any because I generally understand what makes a country easier normally anyway, and I want to. It normally still shows you the recommended ones. I'm trying to think. The way it did it in Vicky is it had the ones there, then you selected to go on any. But we'll go on the select any just so we can take a look at the map in a bit more detail, because this is a let's try. We're going to see if you want this to continue. Chances are it's going to continue whether you want it or not, because I love EU. I love EU a lot, and I'm definitely going to be playing a hell of a lot of this in my own time as well. I love EU. I love Vicky. I love Hearts of Iron. No, I haven't really played Hearts of Iron in years, and I don't really feel the need to keep up to date on Hearts of Iron or play. I don't know why. I seem to have fallen out of love with it a wee bit. Don't know why. Yeah, loading screens in EU and all Paradox Grand Strategy games can take quite a while, but this one actually doesn't seem that long. So we can see we've got achievements, we've got Iron Man, yep. Whereas this before. Oh, this is different. This looks, yeah, this is quite different. Because it looks like in the EU I'm used to, England was all unified, Scotland was all unified, but then Ireland was pretty much all split up. What we may do is we may do a Newbie Island, as it was called back in the day. It was both in EU and in Crusader Kings. Ireland was Newbie Ireland, the Newbie Island. Ireland was Newbie Island, and it was where the tutorial was for CK. And I can't remember if Europa Universalis had a tutorial that was set in Ireland as well, but it was, I think it wasn't in EU4, but then the developers seen it. Basically everyone was like, Ireland, it's the Newbie Island, do that, learn the game there. And so they actually made it in Crusader Kings free, the tutorial, I'm pretty sure. But it's been a while since I've actually done that. So we may just do Newbie Island, and Newbie, because this is our first little let's try. But what I really want to do is I want to get experience with the game, and I want to start doing my Scotland playthroughs again, where just talk about my strategies back when I used to do Scotland, as I used to. Obviously, Scotland started unified in the last EU4. I used to nom up some of Ireland as quickly as possible, and then I used to rush to colonisation and start colonising Canada, then down into America ASAP, so I'd have enough power, because England was a real bully of Scotland in EU4. And that was how I used to play the game. And I used to also pay close attention to England during the War of the Roses, if it happened, because you had a chance to gobble up some of Northern England, if that was the case. But That's definitely a playthrough I'm going to have to start learning the game to do it again before I start doing that. So I think we start something simple, something easy. Let's do a Newbie Island. So Pale looks like it's relatively big. And these look like it's actually divided into smaller areas, much smaller areas. Oh, and then again, than it was in the last game. Oh, this is going to have so much detail. I'm going to have to learn so much. There's definitely a lot more going on here already just from zooming in and looking at the map. Because these areas are so much smaller. Munster. I like this idea of starting right in the corner, Munster. I don't want to start as this little tiny place because I imagine that's going to be almost impossible. But if we start as this guy, gobble up him and start expanding out, maybe like Munster, go to Bay, go to like these places. Oh, Desmond's there, Pale's there. Ooh. Yeah, Desmond's not that much bigger, so we could get Bay, whatever Bay is. Sorry, Bay, Munster's going to eat you. Then go for Desmond. Then start getting some of these other places and maybe start thinking about taking on Pale and gobble up all of Ireland and get our Newbie Island on the go. And yeah, Wales is also separated. France, I can't remember if that was separated. Germany definitely was. I don't remember. I didn't play much in the other areas. As I said, almost everything I played was these two areas because I love Scotland so much. But yeah, I'm just getting distracted and talking and looking at the map. We're not going to do random. We're going to do Munster. Let's take a look at it. So the 100% Irish, 100% Catholic. There's our leader. We can see their stats there. Those numbers are much more different than before because it used to be like 3, 7, and it looks like it's in 10s now instead of 10, in under 10. Tribe, did that say? Tribe. I was not expecting tribe. So yeah, content, Irish, Celtic, tribe, settled country, description. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try Munster. Play as Munster. Right. The Gaelic lords of Ireland rule over our land, stepped in ancient tradition where kinship is not merely a title, but a bond to the ruler of the people through the high kinship of Ireland is faded. Memory and Rothschild, Prince of Hibernian and Earls, threatened sovereignty, and Ireland is no longer a stranger to foreign ambitions. Relevant hints. Yep, start learning the walkthrough. Don't show the agenda at the start of the game. Pops demand goods, unmarried ruler, buildings or register CG missing employees, possible reforms, possible cabinet actions, research, manpower, no allies. Yeah, but this is all stuff that'll pop up here, yeah. Wait. Yeah, so this is ours, right? This is someone else's. Right? Oh, this is also different. This is also different. So let's start going through pops with needs. Jewelry building and Dublin Market, highest profit level is... Oh my word, there's so much. This is so different. Cultural acceptance. Oh my word, I probably should have done some research on this game before we started. Economy. I've not played EU in a while as well, but this is so different. Where's my little thing at the side? Here you used to be able to pop out and do lots of your stuff from here. Just like click, build building here, do this there, do that there. So yeah. So we can definitely see, yeah, that's this here. Increase trust, curry favours, open diplomatic actions. So we can see right now their opinion of us is due to both of Irish primary culture, same court language, same common language, barren views of Catholic countries, members of the same high kingship, our liege. Wait, what? Our liege? Are we his liege? Wait. Cover actions, economy actions, subject actions. So he's her vassal. Start annexation. So yeah, he's our vassal. So this little place of Bay is already our vassal. He's our little underling. Okay, is there a way for us to tell if we are someone... Is there like a hierarchy going here? Marry a lowborn arranged marriage. We should probably do that at some point soon. Choose someone powerful. Pops needs unmarried drawer. You know what? Let's get that there. Just arranged marriage. We only have the one option. Oh, did I check yes? Oh, I didn't mean to hit yes. I meant to hit no, but oh well, that's that done. Unlocks the building castle, trade efficiency, unlock the ship cog, organized religion. Is there a tree? There's ages. Oh my word, there's so much. Alchemy, castle, trade efficiency. Religion. Possible clerics in towns and cities. Max literacy for clergy. Trade efficiency. I like the sound of getting more money, so then we can build more stuff and improve everything. So let's start off with... But then again, we're a little tiny. We're probably not getting much trade. Alchemy. Character, life expectancy, disease resistance, cultural capacity. This all works so different. You know what? Let's just go for the trade efficiency. Money's always good, and yeah, we'll work that out later. Pops with needs. Show the jewelry building. Jewelry. Goods. Food. So we've got food being stockpiled. So we can see there's a livestock. There's a lumber. There's horses. And there's wool. And copper. And we're getting copper from our vassal. And then all these goods are traded around. Build RGO. Build resource gathering operations. Confirm reduce. No, cancel. I don't want to reduce it. I take it I don't have the resources to increase it. Insufficient minting. Our minting efficiency is only 50% due to Rax's access need, decreasing the amount of money we get from minting. This is so different. Alright, so we got... Let's just get these out of the way first. So, right, prop with needs. Pops are missing the following goods from the market. Fur, fine cloth, saffron, furniture, jewelry, wine and marble. Well, unless we can start trading with someone that's got those goods, I don't think that's going to matter much. What are these? Catholic Church. High Kingship of Ireland. Vote for the next High King. Oh, there's us there. Decide on the... We'll vote for us. Candidates, members. Alright, can I see Pale? Ah, that's Cork. I don't want to see Cork. I want to see... Or is it Desmond? It's Desmond as a whole I want. Desmond as a whole. Open country panel. The army of Desmond. We can see they've got 206. Whatever 206 is. There's their population. And is that our national might of monsters? 157. Is that their... Has no army at the moment. If I view us, do we see... Where's... No. Where did I get the us version of that screen? Where can I see our mate? That's heir, right? So is this wife and that's heir? Oh no, Tanistry elective. Consort. Desmond. Hostile actions, covert actions. Send an insult, create a casus belli. Which you need that to go to war. But I wish I could see our military might. They've got 206. If I go to this. Army traditions, fort limit, infantry power, mercenaries. I'm going to have to learn this game. We're going to keep herpa-derping around for this part, but yeah, I'm going to have to take time between parts. And right, entry missing employees. Discard alert, not much we can do about that. Possible needs, can't do much about that. Insufficient minting, not much we can do about that. Possible cabinet actions. Appoint a cabinet member. Well, this guy looks like he's got pretty... Oh, this guy's got pretty damn high, whatever that stat is. Ah, okay, he's got the highest, 85. This guy's got pretty good on all of them, apart from that middle one. So yeah, we'll go for this guy. Okay. And don't have any privateers. Appoint a cabinet member. Go for this guy. Okay. Cabinet. Block cabinet. No cabinet action assigned. Ah, okay. Encourage migration. Diplomatic endeavors. Develop province. You know, I like the sound of that. This guy seems to have pretty good this stat, so he's going to develop. Desmond, good. Encourage migration, expel people. Increase province control. Settle tribesmen. Stabilize country. I like the sound of settle tribesmen. Tribesmen to peasants. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Can we get them both there? That'll be some nice. So we're developing and we're getting going from tribes to like more like civilized, not civilized, but you know what I'm trying to say. Right, possible diplomatic actions. We're learning. I'm just going to treat this as a learning experiment right here. So we're going to try and start doing stuff against Desmond. Cancel vassal. Asked to become their vassal. Who's this for? Desmond. Let's see. Hostile actions. Let's create a casus belli. Trade conflict. Oh, we can't do any of these. Why not? We lack the 20. Require. Yeah, okay. We lack the 20, whatever that thing is. So I take it we'll get that over time. Right. Possible reforms. How do I move capital, form new country? Yeah, that's going to need... Yeah. Tier 2 country, we're going to need a lot more stuff of that. To go from a county to a... No, we are a duchy. Reform into monarchy, which will give us kingdom status. I take it. Reforms. Now, where do we reform then? State privileges. Parliament. Values. Ah. Yeah, there's so much new stuff. Wait, cancel. No, I don't want to set specific. I don't want to change any of this for now. Right, manpower. More manpowers are reserves. Yes, I remember that stat before. Oh, hello. What happened there? Did that unpause the game? No, we didn't. Yep, that's before recommend if you're relying on regulars to wage war, low manpower severely limits. So where's tribal cohorts and cohesion? Ah, there's manpower there. Manpower monster. We're getting no manpower. We're getting no monthly manpower at the moment. Okay, so I take it if we're relying on regulars to wage war, having low manpower severely limits our ability to replenish our armies. So it is not wise to make war while we have low manpower. We are running out of manpower while at war. We think about making greater use of levies, hiring mercenaries, and suing for peace. So we can only use levies right now. Okay, possible reforms. No allies. Right. Profess trust. Open diplomatic actions. Friendly actions. Economy actions. Buy locations. Oh, that's new. Offer a loan. Request market access preferences. Market tax to pay. Accept a plus 10 due to low cost. Sell location. Send it for support. Block building in our territory. You can build in other people's territory? Right, friendly actions. Let's say... Form defensive league. Yeah. The PO is not subject to another country. Oh, PO is the subject of another country? How did I tell this stuff in the new game? Oh yeah, you can see they've got the PO army is much bigger than ours. Do not have any rivalry strategy. Aha, here we go. No, that's their church panel. This is their relations. Loyalty to Kildare, loyalty to PO, loyalty... Okay, so they like... Wait, what's this? Overlord is England. Okay. So that's where I see that on these guys. Open country panel. Oh, hello. Overlord is vassal of Pale. Oh. Ah. Oh, we may have backed ourselves into a corner because these guys are a vassal of these guys, which is a vassal of England. That's really bad. So these guys, we can see these guys are a vassal of Munster. Now we can get to us here. Enemies. Desmond has declared Munster as a rival. Thomond has declared us as a rival. They are a loyal subject. And so, yeah, that's it. That's all of our... You know what? Let's just start annexing this guy. Just boom, just start him being integrated into us. Let's let time start advancing slowly because I have no idea what to do apart from this. Because this is all different than before. Production. I want to build buildings. So you can see we can't build that anywhere. There's no... Wait. Buildings. Uh-huh. How do I just go back? I just want to go... There we go. Is there a tick on any of the buildings we can build? Building missing inputs. We need tar. Oh, this is also different than I remember, than anything I remember. Right. This guy's got 710. How did I tell our army? We've still got no manpower. War exhaustion of Munster is low. Diplomatic Munster. Prestige of Munster. Tribal cohesion. Total population of Munster. Stability is going down, but our money is going up slightly. Yeah, we chose a bad person to start as. We're learning. No trade capacity. So we can't trade with people, but we've got plenty of food. You can see our tax efficiency is going up. Our minting army, we can see we can put our monies up and down here. That's all good. We can add taxes, increase taxes. So this is just more detailed than it was in the old game. So this I understand. Markets is new. No trade capacity. Trading. Current trade routes. We don't have any current trade routes. Oh yeah, that's and before I remember. Yeah, they had trade power in the. Oh, I can't even. I'm misunderstanding all the game mechanics. This is different. So when I click on this one place here, Dublin Market. And then you could have trade ships going around to increase your trade in that area. So here we can see the population and stuff here. Roads. Lumber. Military, army buildings, army recruitment. No forts. Oh, I miss just having the thing at the side where I could just be like, right, I've got the money, build that, do this. Stockade. Market building cost 200. Yeah, we got 15, so we ain't building that anytime soon. Yeah, we need to get to our military. We can get 98 levies, and we can recruit 11 regulars, but we don't have any manpower. 0 mercenaries. Navies. Is sailors considered? Yeah, sailors is considered its own thing still, like the old one. Good. Good. No army units available. Levies. We can only raise armies or levies when our country is at war or facing rebels. Yep. And we can get up to 98. Yeah, and then you build these. Manpower recruiting cost 50, but we're not getting any manpower coming in. Monthly manpower is... Monthly manpower. No available buildings with this criteria. Yep. There's a lot more buildings in this game than there was in the old one. They used to just have like the several like panels of buildings. Overseas trading port. Automation. And we can automate stuff with now. Destroy state buildings. Research, laws, cabinet. You can basically auto do everything. Which is new. You never used to be able to do that. Agenda. Remember, does it recommend actions? Extra hints: if we develop our nation's maximum manpower, the ability to recruit a standing army with various buildings, the state procedures and laws can impact our manpower potential. So, let's see if we can get this fixed. Society. Is it in society? Religion, culture, government, laws, military laws. Request additional tax, fabricate a casus belli. Estates. Chieftains. Had no estate privilege. Clans. Yeah, they all seem relatively happy. I wish we could view... Yeah, that's our leader. I wish when we clicked on our nation, it showed us the same screen as the old one did. I recognise some of these, the quality versus quantity, were the stuff you unlocked with that extra resources in the old games, which is how you unlocked colonization and all that. Like these abilities, when you'd gathered up enough of them, you used to be able to unlock traits. So I take it that's been replaced with the reform stuff here, the values. So that's new. This replaces that system. From stability, from population, from army traditions, from embrace institution, from duchy, county, rank. Our money is very slowly going up. Our population's very slowly going up. But I think we chose a bad people to start as because I don't think there's really much we can do. Prestige. Current research. The 100-Year War! This will not be over quickly. Brilliant. That's England going to be pretty busy. If we can now, then maybe create a Crassus Buller. We need to be a neighbour. Damn. Well. Any market is with central locations. We lack the... Okay, so we need to build a spine. Ah, that's what that stuff is. Well, they're in 100. We're so screwed. It is going to absolutely ruffle McStomp us. But let's do it. This is our Let's Try little series. I don't know. We may move somewhere else in Newbie Island, somewhere away from England's gaze, like somewhere up here. Start us here, son, and then start nomming some of these smaller places. I imagine it'll be easier. And yeah, I think between parts, we'll definitely... What's this? We can join an internal organization. The Ozorian Independence. Members, one member. These guys, they want an Ozorian Independence. It's time to check off the struggles of war wars and fight for freedom and independence. We can gain a time if a subject is dissatisfied with under our current leader. So they want independence from someone. And we can potentially join their thing. So who are these guys? They are thingied to Lannister. Which is thingied to... Oh, that's their Casus Belli. Yeah, so they want to break off the shackles of Lannister. I don't really see why that'd help us. Dormund is no longer a valid rival for Munster. Okay. Wayward Weather. Oh, that's new. See it just traveling there. 100-Year War. Yep, England is in the 100-Year War with France. It'd be a good idea if potentially they're going to be too preoccupied to deal with a little conquest in Ireland, hopefully, because they've got their hands full with France. I doubt it's going to work that way, but yeah, if we can. So we don't care about that. Diplomatic actions, reforms, possible rivals. Yeah. No, cancel. I don't want to remove Desmond's as rival. Pale. Yeah, we'll do Pale. I'm going to have to take on both Desmond and Pale anyway. Just realising. Right, growth of their administration. In the state of bureaucracy grow, ever increasing need for people to oversee the administration of various lands and functions. The teacher doesn't expect the first in line and government officers are being handed out, while the traders claim it should be appointed to men with according to individual merit. Right, so great pedigree, chieftains gain satisfaction, traders gain satisfaction, the clergy gain satisfaction. We'll give it to the chieftains, they're used to ruin right now. They know what they're doing. The traders can focus on trade. Town. Ah, we can see towns here. Right, we're going to need an ally for this as well. So let's oh. Our Chancellor reports. And let's do the same with Formand. There's a construction going on there in Cork. Who owns Cork? The town of Cork. Overlord is England once again. Oh yay! Yep. Oh yeah, because it's part Pale. Oh, we're so gonna get our asses handed to us. We are so gonna get our asses handed to us. Me and my little vassal that I'm slowly annexing. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get my head around it. It's just we don't have much we can do because we don't have that much money. We don't have that much anything to throw about. Right. Oh wait, what? We got to declare war now against Munster for England. No Casus. Ah, you can just do it as no Casus Belli. Yeah. Great Casus Belli. Oh, hello. What's this? Inefficient meeting. I know. Can we see our spy network here? England, open country panel. Does it just tell us how much our spy... Oh, that's a lot of manpower. That's a lot of manpower. Is there a way I can quickly just see? We've currently got 3 in our spy network. Okay. Right, let's put things up to speed a bit. As we're waiting. Decline in army quality. Reform is the answer. We lose... No, we... Reform the army. It's going to cost us a bit of money, but we've got that little we can't spend on anything anyway. Our population's starting to go down. Still more manpower, but I'm assuming we can do POXL. Yeah, take the prestige. POXLs. Sales. We take them. The pale, lose fish in the event monster happens. We have no. Yeah, fine, take them. We now have 6 spy network in England. Still nowhere near enough money to do anything. Chiefdoms, monthly change is going down. Markets with presence. Yeah, so there's like, you're still going to be able to direct trades, because the way it used to be before is like you'd have trade nodes. So it looks like there used to be the one. Like, so it looks like here's got one, here's got one, and here's got one. There used to be like one in the English channel here, and used to direct trade via the sea. So like you'd have trade nodes like here and here, and you could open an advanced tree. Ah, here's the tree I wanted to. I knew there had to be a tree. Pause. So we can see all these ones we've already got. I'd like to be able to... Oh, you can zoom in and see these in a bit more detail. Okay, good. Castle. Royal Court. Tribal religion values. Culture. Organized religion. Mediocrity. Where's the trade one I just did? Trade fairs. We can then get merchant guilds, which will give us more trade capacity. And that was like the main way you got money in the old games, is what you used to do. The best strategy was you'd have one area that you'd collect the money, often like your capital. And then you would follow the trade roads back to, like, say, the Silk Road, or like the ships coming over from the Americas, and you'd try and own the trade power in that area. And so then, instead of it being collected there, you'd funnel the wealth to the place that you want to collect it, which would normally be your capital. Like if you were England, it'd normally be like the trade node that was here. You'd funnel trade this way into the next trade load, and to then get trade into the next trade load. So you generally wanted to branch your trade power out and like down these roads. So you'd have the place you wanted to collect it, then you'd want to start taking over the node beside it, so you can get all the trade from that node directed into the place you collected it, and so on and so on. But I really don't see how that works in this one, because I don't see anything that looks anything like that. I see this one little whatever's going on here that reminds me of the past. Like there's a trade node there, London trade node. We've got a Dublin trade node. We've got an Edinburgh trade node. We've got a Paris trade node, a Bordeaux trade node. So they've got these different trade nodes. How? Right, so we've got this trade node here. Can we select this trade node then? How do I select my options? You used to have merchants, and you'd send the merchant to that area and tell them what to do. So you'd like send the merchant there and tell them to collect. You'd send the merchant there and tell them to direct it that way. You'd send this person there and that. But I don't see how you do that in this one. I'm going to need to research it. Our Chancellor reports a daughter is born. Good to know. Alright, looks like we've nearly finished absorbing this little guy. Disorder. Not everyone agrees with our religion. And that should give us full access to all the resources of here, instead of just whatever they gave us in the vassal agreement. Annexing Brie. Eee. Now considered part of our priority. Yep. Brie is no longer a high kingship as the country has been annexed. So yep, that is us now. Munster owning all of this. It should give us access to 4 more levies, because I think we were 71 before. Recruit regulars. I really want to build some of these building champions, footmen, archers, hobbliers, horsemen, armored horsemen, camp followers. Because the country's been next. Wait, what? Oh, the high kingship. Yeah. Because it's been an. Yeah. Okay. Nowhere available. I'm guessing champions is like a unique unit for us. But we can't recruit any because of we got no manpower. We can store up to 5 years of manpower. Our conflict manpower production is 0. Yep. I'm guessing that's something to do with tribal. Shoot. Yep. Sure. We'll take them. We're biting off more than we can shoot anyway. 18. We're just about to get ourselves killed. Right. Form the defensive league. Form the tribal confederation. Profess trust. Boom. We'll do that there. We don't have enough diplomatic stuff to do anything there for now. Sure, whatever. I don't know what I'm doing right now, so... Oh, it's just that's these guys again. It's just those guys again. Right. Advanced research. Hey. Right. Where's the military style ones? Where's the military style ones? Yeah, I think we'll go for castles next. I don't think that's going to be enough to help us at all, but yeah. We'll do it. Brilliant. Right, who should we declare war on? Hostile actions. Casus Belli. Humiliate. Push back colonizers. Subjugate High Kingship member. Oh, some of these don't need... Subjugate High Kingship member. Brilliant, boom. Let's just get this. Let's get ourselves killed. Let's lose. Cancel. Oh wait, we've got to wait for the Casus Belli to be created. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. We're gonna get myself killed. We're gonna wait and see if I die. We'll make this a super long part because that'd normally be the part 1 right now. And I really don't know what I'm doing. And I thought it'd be a good idea for us to finish off working out like just this little initial test run. I expected the game to be much more like EU4, just with upgraded graphics and some changes, but this is so different. I'm gonna need to learn how to play it all over again. It's a completely different game. It is a completely different game. It is not what I was expecting at all. The base, what you're trying to do, looks like it's the same, but the mechanics all look different. Everything's in a different location. This is... Yeah, I'm going to maybe go see if they've done... I didn't pay attention. Maybe there is a tutorial when you go in and do the choose this players first. I might go in and do that in my own time. 10 months is to claim a legitimate subjugate hanking to Casus Belli on us. Ooh, someone may declare war on us soon. But that's good. If they declare war on us... then England won't join? Who was it that did that? Was it? Oh, it was Thomond, I think. Oh, damn it. I'm sitting trying to improve relations. A tribal confederation. Comet site. Ooh, that's not good. Stability is everything in this game, if memory serves. You got everything, like it was in the stat. There's a buff to basically absolutely everything across the board. A 2.3 loan. Oh, that is so pathetic. Yeah, I want to build military buildings. I want to build military buildings. Strength damage taken. Waiting on a Casus Belli. Not much we can do because we got no money. See if we can work out these reform singles on a bit. I think it's just meaning these. We just got castle. Unlocks Republican Assembly building, Royal Court building, Fort limit. You see, none of them is the castle. Possibly could help us if we had a lot more money, but yeah. Institution growth, guilds, universal Christianity. We've already got that. Let's do that one. Right. Our Casus Belli is nearly ready. Time to get our asses handed to us because I have... Yep. Let's slow things down. Unpress Casus Belli. Hostile actions. Declare war! Do this Casus Belli. England! 3,560 soldiers, 50 ships. 7 participants. Us, 1 participant, 0 soldiers, 0 ships. Land comparison. We are weaker than them. The bar's all the way red. Naval comparison. We are weaker than them. Look. I just noticed, I thought that was just the default green sliver that would always be there. But then you take a look at the naval one. It's all red. So that one little tiny green sliver is our strength in comparison to theirs, because we've no ships at all. It is full red. Let's do it. The war is declared. Let's get ourselves our asses handed to us. Let's raise our 80 level. We got 16 recruits. I was expected to have 15 regulars due to total population. Yeah, I've got no manpower though, right? So let's go to military again. Raise the levies. So that's the 80 levies being raised there, right? That's that happening. Yeah, that's some construction. We'll finish. Raise army. Yeah. 7. Oh no! Oh no! What's this? That's a fleet of some First Navy. Who's First Navy? Someone's First Navy! It is probably blockading my port. And hopefully there's not an army, like, landing off of it. Boom! Look at it! We got our little first army here. We can see Kerns, Noble, Cavalry, Footmen, Levy, and Tribesmen. And you see their position in the battle. I have no battles probably work completely different too. Right. Let's advance on Cork. Oh, that's Cork's navy. Ah, it's the navy from this little guy here. So it is his navy. The age of Renaissance. Military focus. We're in war. Right. Where's the first Munster current army's government? There's that there. Is there like a war tab that you can open like in the old one that'd show you how well the... Ah, there it is. 0%. Yeah. This is what I was looking for. Like the... Oh my... Look at all our enemies! Look at them all! Look at us with our little 80 army size! England currently have no soldiers? And they're the war leader. They currently have no soldiers defend. Look at them all! Look at them all! Ah, you know, I know exactly what's going to happen. We're going to be doing... Where's the Pale? Pale currently have 0 troops. Where's Desmond? There's Desmond. Oh my word, 144. Yeah, they're about to come curb stomp. We're not even going to need to wait on the others. They're going to come curb stomp us. But I was going to say, one of these other factions, like Wales or like one of these other places, are just going to come land an army. Sue for peace. But yeah, we can see it's exactly 0. No one's winning or losing the war yet. No one's... See, sue for peace. Let's see, like, send this demand. Negative 72%. We can see why they're not going to accept a white peace right now. 3 positives and negative 75, totaling in 72. The +2, they're defending against the siege. +1 from only being at war for months. Base negative 25. England currently has a negative 50 war exhaustion. So they've got no war exhaustion. But I thought they were in the 100-Year War. What happened to England? Should have a really high war exhaustion. Oh well. We're currently sieging out Cork. Can we see how well that's going? Is that like its satisfaction? Okay. Cork, so it's starting to lose food, right? Right, I understand that, right? War scores, we're 5.51 war score if we take it. Okay. Oh no, oh look at that, 800. Battle of Cork, lost. Total casualties on their side, 0. Total casualties on ours. That was just over instantly. There was no nothing. Well, that's our army gone. If we take a look at military, 0 levies to be raised. But apparently we can recruit up to 31 regulars now with our 0 manpower. Negative 0.2. That, like, us basically being wiped out is only negative 0.2. Yeah, well, that's going to be our first little look of me getting McRoffle stomped. I thought I was going to be able to play this game much better than I was. Because, yeah, I was expecting this game to be much closer to EU4 than it is. Holy crap. I hope you've enjoyed this Herper McDirt, but my apologies, it has been so incompetent. Hey look, Scotland looks like it's formed itself up. I need to go and learn how to play this game. Then we need to come back, and we're going to start off as Tyrannel or something. So yes, hope you've somehow enjoyed this first little Let's Look. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.